Right, we're on the range with Jamie hitting his 5-iron. What is your 5-iron, Jamie? Just hold it up for us. Let's see what you're gaming. So you're the Z785.
Correct.
That 5-iron, your average distance. So we've got a shot here. If I just
pull this away. Oops.
So we're 225 carry, launching at 8 degrees, and its peaking height, we've hit a few, and its peaking height, I would say around 100.
100's about
foot.
right.
Let's see you hit another one for me. That's a nice shot. So club head speed 112 on that one.
Nice and smooth. Be about 100 height.
Yeah, 97.4, again carrying 230, and that isn't a misread, people. That is a 5-iron carrying 230. So I've got one of my 5-irons in my second set. We're just about to go out and play. This is the first time I'm going to play with these on the course. I want you to hit my 5-iron in my second set.
Sure.
So it's HP Launcher Turbo. You're going to look at that club. Actually, if you just put them both down side by side, I know you've seen them before, but like, that is a different design, isn't it? Like, I mean, this is going higher, is it not? Would you say? What would you imagine is going to go on with those?
You would think it would go higher just by the way it looks in my mind, but
yeah,
I guess we will find out.
Let's see. Yeah, absolutely. I'm imagining it's going to go higher. It is 2 degrees stronger in loft, so I imagine it will go further. It's quite a different sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because obviously you got the hollow sound of
different
that.
Feel, different sound, a lot faster.
So 115 club head. Yeah, look at the height now, 138. Going 245 distance.
It's a big jump, 165 ball speed.
Wow.
That's almost tour average
So,
with a driver.
Yeah, but the thing for me there is that, like, the titillation of the speeds is great, okay, but your average golfer down the other end of this range isn't getting anywhere near those speeds. It's that height for me. Like, that is noticeably different, isn't it?
Big time.
Let's see another one. No, another nice shot. How do you feel you struck that one?
Perfect, right out of the middle.
Yeah. So 113 club. So again, 122 height, going 242. This is whatever you want it to be. This for me is the key. When does a 5-iron need to stop becoming a 5-iron, I guess, isn't it? That's an 8-iron, so that isn't a 5-iron, but if we hold a 5-iron up might help. When does that need to not be a 5-iron? I mean, I'm already in my set at someone swinging not fast, but if I go and stand on that range down the other end, I would be in the medium to fast bracket.
Absolutely, you would be.
And I'm stopping at 6-irons.
Yeah.
I mean, that height, I mean, what on a golf course, what is height? Obviously you can go too high, but what kind of cards are height dealing you, if you think about it, as in what skills is it going to help people with? Well,
especially nowadays, I mean, as firm as golf courses play, when they tuck the pins, you can't stop a ball with a 5-iron that spins at, call it even 6,000, which is 1,000 higher than it should be.
Yeah.
And if that height is at 90 feet, that ball's probably not going to stop very well.
Yeah, absolutely.
So coming in at 122, now you're able to spin the ball. Most people on that other side of the range try and help the ball up in the air.
Yeah.
So I'm actually leaning the shaft, compressing it, and the ball's going up in the air. So there's no help. You have every club has a designated loft. You want that. You want to apply that loft to the ball.
Yeah.
You don't want to be back here back footing it, coming out of your tilt, trying to get it up in the air. So, you know, for 99% of amateur golfers, they struggle to get the ball up in the air.
Totally.
There's no question.
Absolutely. And like you say, a lot of golfers are not afraid to hit before the ground before the ball, get the chunks going.
Sure.
And when you start taking loft off club,
it gets harder to hit.
Well, they know it's not going in the air. So like you're saying there, they want it to go in the air, so they do things.
Look at most pros' bags.
Yeah.
They in the 3, 4, and 5 irons, a lot of them play a lot beefier clubs, and it's not because it's easier to hit, it's because of the height and the spin. They want it. They're hitting these into par 5s on second shots. They want the ball to stop. They want it to spin.
Yeah.
And with a, you know, like with my 3-iron versus, you know, one that's a little bit bigger, that one's not going to spin as much. I'm going to struggle to get it to stop on the green.
Totally.
Spin is your friend as long as you use it properly.
Yeah, yeah.
With
And
the proper height.
yeah, well, that's it. The land angle needs to be in there, doesn't it? You could have all the spin in the world. If it's landing flat,
it's no
nothing's
good.
going to help you. Now, we tried doing this test earlier, which was interesting with an 8-iron, didn't we?
Yes.
So we used my launcher 8-iron and your 8-iron. And because of your speeds, we actually didn't see the separation.
Yep.
So we had to push it for you, because obviously Jamie's got crazy speeds, to a club with less loft for it to really kick in.
Sure.
But if you think about the average speeds again of the person down the other end of that range, and this is where I don't want people, like the 2.4, 2.5 iron is fun.
Sure.
And people like seeing it, and it's certainly a weapon, but that's a different video. That height for me, if you've got someone hitting 8 irons and they're then still trying to pop it because they're scared they can't get it up in the air, which is an 8-iron, which for you is a club that you're not even going to think about. Well, you're actually trying to bring it down.
Exactly. I'm on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah,
I'm trying to go down versus go up, because
Yeah.
I have the speed and I have the spin to make the ball go up in the air.
Yeah.
But for me, like we talked before, is, you know, spin is your friend, but at the same time, I'm not hitting a bunch of full shots. I'm trying to I take speed off to knock spin off and launch angle. That's how I, you know, but that's the difference between an amateur golfer and...
But it's the difference of having loads of speed and not, isn't
Exactly.
it? So just for argument's sake for me, I'm interested. So, I mean, actually, something like this, and I don't care if it's a hybrid or it's bleeding in through your irons and where it stops. I mean, I'm a 6-iron changing into this.
Yep.
Like, it used to be, let's get rid of long irons.
Sure.
Like, you can get rid of your 8-iron.
You can.
You can get rid of your whole set if you want.
No
Which
question.
is what we're going to demo with later. That's really interesting, the height difference there. I'm just interested in how far you can hit that.
All we can do is try, right? All right, so...
Like, what can you get out of the launcher?
Full bore.
Let's see it. Wow. There's some speed there. So clubhead speed jumps to 119. Yeah, 255. So I hit drives that distance.
The ball speed's nice.
Yeah.
172 too.
172 ball speed.
I kind of like these,
Yeah,
actually.
I'm going to turn this camera off now. That's all right with you. Thanks
wanna hit
everyone. We're done.